Welcome to Digital Access Pass. My name is Veena Prashant. Today I'm going to take you behind the scenes to show you how you can use DAP to create and deliver your online courses. Now, DAP is a membership plugin for WordPress, but it comes with an advanced built-in learning management system for your online courses. You can use DAP to create and deliver all kinds of products and services, including online courses. And when you use DAP, you will not need an external learning management system for your online courses. You can do it all using DAP. Now, DAP's LMS is different because it's designed to help you get your students to not just start the course, but actually complete it, because only when they complete the course, they're going to get the most benefits. They're going to get the results that you promised. What's the point of them enrolling in the course if they don't start the course, or if they start the course but don't complete it? There are so many different things you can do in DAP, and it's so easy to implement it that will help you get your students to the finish line. I'm so excited to take you behind the scenes today to show you what you can do with DAP's LMS, what makes it different, and why it's so effective in helping you get your students engage more with your content and complete the course. All right, let's take a look. So this is the DAP backend. You can go to products, memberships. It will bring you to a page like this. Here you will find a list of all of your products, memberships, free offers, group memberships, and courses. And to create a new course, just click on this button. And here you can select what is it that you want to create. So if you're looking to create an online course, select this one and enter your course name, description. And when you do that, it will bring you to a page that looks like this. So this is the DAP Course Builder. And you can see here, it's a simple step-by-step process. Super easy to create courses in DAP using DAP's Course Builder, because it has a wizard-like flow where all you have to do is follow the steps here to create your course. And step number 1, course name and descriptions. So here we have already entered the name and description in the pop-up. So this is already here. And course image, you can upload an image for your course here and save and next. Step number 2 is select a course structure. So you have two options here. You can select modules and lessons under each module. And if you just have lessons and no chapters, no modules, you can select the second option. And the course progress, if you want to allow your students to go to the next lesson and skip lessons, and if they don't have to take your course in a specific order, they can skip lessons, then select no restrictions. But the default option is the first one, where students have to click on the Mark as Complete button at the end of each lesson to go to the next lesson, and they need to take the lessons in a specific order. Now, this is the default option, right? So they have to click the Mark as Complete to go to the next lesson. And this is the recommended option as well, because this will allow DAP to track their progress. But if you want to allow students to skip lessons, then select the second one. And if there are certain modules where they have to take lessons in a specific order, but there are other modules in your course where you don't care if they skip lessons, you can use option number 3. So there are several options here. And save and next. So billing and access here, if it's a free course, select free. Now this is a free course. I'm creating a lead magnet course where students can sign up for free to this course to get access to this course. And so I have selected type as free. So I'm giving them limited time access and not lifetime access. So I've selected fixed, and duration is 14 days. So when they sign up, they get 14 days access to this course, and they need to complete it within 14 days. So this is a gamified course where I give users points when they complete each lesson, and by the end of the course, they will have enough points where they can get access to this entire course for free using points. So they can redeem full access using points. The main reason I'm doing it this way is because if I give them lifetime access to a free course, it will likely sit there and they won't take action. Most people will not take action if they know that they have this course available to them and they can take it anytime they want, right? So I'm creating a sense of urgency by limiting it. So I still want to make it free. I don't want to charge for this course, but I don't want to make it lifetime where they feel like they can take it anytime and then they end up never taking it. So I don't want this to be one of those courses. So most of my courses, this is what I do. I make it limited time, but I use point system where they will earn points as they complete each lesson. And by the end of the course, they'll have enough points to get full access for free, right? So, but they have to take action, right? So action takers are rewarded by lifetime access to this course. All they have to do is complete the course to earn enough points to get full access. That's it. All right. And if it's a paid course, all you have to do is select paid and follow the steps here to set up your billing and access details. If it's a one-time fee, set the course price and access duration. And if it's a subscription or a payment plan, set recurring here. And if there is a trial and subscription settings, all of this you can do here. So I'm going to select free and set this to fixed, 14 days access, save and next. All right, so this is the course template. So this is DAP's Course Builder. And it has two options. DAP's Course Builder has two options. One, where you can use WordPress for your content, right? So you don't have to use the lesson builder that comes with DAP, where all the lesson content is stored in DAP. Instead of that, if your content is in WordPress or you're comfortable creating your content in WordPress using your page builder, and you just want to make that content part of your course in DAP, you can do that. So in that case, you would select a different template. This one, I want to use my own page builder to create my lessons. This is what you would select when you're creating a new course. This is what you will see the first time you come here. But this is a course I have already created. This is an existing course, and I have used this option. I want to use DAP's built-in template. I do this is because it's so easy if you use this, because you don't have to go to WordPress to create your content. You can do it all in DAP. It's all built in. You can create your lessons in no time. It's super simple if you use this one. So if you use this, this is also pretty easy. But the main thing is, if you use your own page builder, you will have to insert the shortcodes that DAP gives you for mark as complete or for course outline or course progress bar into your lessons. Now, it's going to be the same. All the shortcodes are going to be the same for all the lessons in a course. So if you're creating a course, all the shortcodes, lesson complete and course outline, course progress bar, all of those are going to be the same for all the lessons that you have in that course. So you just have to insert that shortcode anywhere you want, wherever you want it to show up on your lesson pages in WordPress. That's because you're creating your content outside of DAP. You're creating it in WordPress directly. So there's no way for DAP to know what's happening unless you insert these shortcodes there, right? So that's the extra step you have to do. You have to insert these shortcodes on those pages manually, but you just have to do it once. And it's the same shortcode. Just copy and paste it on all of your lesson pages, wherever you want it to show up. All right. So that's this one, but I'm using this one, and this is the one I'm going to show you. All right. So I want to use DAP's built-in template. And this is the course template, meaning all the lessons in your course, you want them to look the same, right? That way they all look like they're all part of the same course. You don't want each lesson to look different and have a different layout and have a different format. You want them all to look the same. So that's the purpose of a course template, where you can give your course a structure. You can give your course a format. Here you can see the progress bar is going to show up at the top. The course outline will show up here, and it's all there. You don't have to add any shortcodes if you use DAP's built-in template. That's another benefit, where you don't have to mess with shortcodes. You don't have to worry about inserting shortcodes. It's all done for you. And here the lesson title, it will be replaced by DAP automatically with the right lesson name, depending on the lesson they are on. And this is course template, meaning all lessons are going to look like this. So here, this area, you can insert whatever you want when you create your lessons. And you can do the lessons in Lesson Builder. We'll take a look at that in a bit. But this is the course template. And so here we are just giving the entire course a format. So where it says lesson content will go here, this part, you can build it in the Lesson Builder. And this part, this is the actual lesson content, where you can add your video and your text content, whatever you want, that will go here. And again, you can add that in the Lesson Builder. Now, it's not editable in the course template because this area is reserved for the lesson content. But everything else is at course level. So anything else you insert here in the template, for example, say that you insert a heading element here, is going to show up on all the lesson pages. So just keep that in mind, that whatever you do in the course template is going to show up under each one of your lesson pages. So only add stuff here that you want all of your lessons to inherit, right? All the lessons, if you want them to have the content, then add it here. This is a good place to add because this is a course template. So you can see here, there is a template customizer. All the different elements are here. You can drag and drop anything you want into your template, all right? So this, or text content, or a divider, anything you want, you can insert it here. There is a button as well. So there are so many different options here. All right, so moving on, let's save and next. So this is a lesson builder. This is where you can add your lesson content. So you can see here, currently I have just one lesson here under this module, and I have one lesson under this module. I have just created two lessons, and they are part of introduction module and examples module. I still have to add all of my lesson content here, and I have not yet created all of my lesson content. But the cool thing is you don't have to wait until all of your lesson content is ready. In my case, I like to see how things look and then continue to build on it. So I don't wait until all of my lesson content is ready to implement my course or build my course in DAP. I create my course with a couple of lessons, see how it looks, and make sure that I like the format and everything. And this way, all the tech stuff and the tech hassle is out of the way, right? So you know how to create it, you're confident. All you have to do next is create your lesson content. And as you create your lesson content, your videos, you're ready, come back here and click on Add Lessons. to add the new lesson. If you want to add a new module, click on add new module, add more modules to add a new module, and then add a lesson. And so now let me show you what this lesson looks like. So let me edit this lesson. When you click on edit, it will show you the lesson builder, drip setting. If you want to update the drip setting and make your lesson available day 1, day 5, day 10. If you want to move your lesson from one module to another, click on this. If you want to clone your lesson, you can click on this. So here I'm going to click on lesson builder because I want to show you what the lesson builder looks like in DAP. And I have already created this lesson. Let me show you this first. And then I'll show you how you can add a new lesson, because when you are creating a new course, you'll have to add a new lesson. Here I'm editing my existing course, so I'm just going to edit this one. And you can see this is what it looks like. And this section is the course template, right? So this part will be the course progress bar and the course outline. This section will be the lesson title, and DAP will automatically populate the lesson title here. And again, it's coming from the course template. This part is mark as complete button section, where users can click on the mark as complete button. And again, this part is coming from the course template. This section is at lesson level. You can update this resources section and have different content for each one of your lesson pages. So if you want to add different resources for each one of your lessons, you can do that here. Everything that you see here is all click and edit. You can change the content, and everything in the DAP Course Builder and Lesson Builder, they are all click and edit. And here you can see all I have in this lesson is just a simple video, right? So this is a YouTube video, and that's what I do. For my introduction lesson, my first lesson, it's always published on YouTube, and it goes on my opt-in page. It also goes on my introduction lesson page. So I reuse it and I publish it on YouTube because it's also part of my opt-in page. All right, so you can see here, all I have is a YouTube video. And if you want to add a video, all you have to do is drag and drop this video element, and you can then update the setting here, embed code. You can add your embed code here. And if it's an external video link, you can select this one and enter the URL of the video link that you have. And if it's a shortcode based video player that you have, so in my case, I'll be using our plugin called S3 Media Wall, which is a plugin made for Amazon S3. My videos are all on Amazon S3. I'll be using S3 Media Wall to protect my video content, which is on Amazon S3. So that's the plugin I'll be using, but you have all these options. Doesn't matter what platform you use for your video, you can add it here. And that's it. So if you want to add additional content in your lesson pages, you can drag and drop, add whatever you want. There's so many different elements right here. You can even add a button here. So this is all I have in my first lesson, introduction lesson. All right, so I'm back here. So here under the examples module, I had a lesson, I deleted it. I want to show you how I build my lessons in DAP using the lesson builder. All right, so I'm going to click on add lessons. So here you can give your lesson any name you want. Click to create. So DAP has created this lesson in WordPress. When you create your course for the first time in DAP, DAP will let you select a parent page name. So all the lessons will be organized under that parent page in WordPress. And so I had selected that already. So I'm showing you this lesson in edit mode. So I didn't have to select the parent page. I had already done it. But when you're creating a new course, it's going to first ask you, do you want to organize your lessons under a parent page? And if you say yes, you can enter the parent page name, and DAP will create a page in WordPress by that name. And any lessons that you add after that, it will all be added under that parent page. Here, build your email list. That's the parent page in my case. And all the lessons that I'm adding now are all being added under that. All right. So here, this is a lesson builder. And all I want to do here is I want to use a shortcode element and insert the shortcode here. So I have uploaded my video content to Amazon S3, and this plugin allows me to protect my S3 content. And this is my video player. Again, you can use any plugin, any video player you want, and insert the shortcode or embed code here. And if you want to add some text element or heading element, you can do all that here. I'm going to just enter some dummy stuff here. I'm not going to make any updates yet. And save the lesson template. That's it. Save and return. So now we have a lesson under the examples module, right? So we have introduction. We have one lesson here. We have the examples module. We have another lesson here. And under my third and fourth module, I'll have several lessons under each module. In this case, I just had one under each, but in the next few modules, I'll have several. And I'm not going to be adding all of my content yet. I just want to show you the process, and then the rest of the stuff is the same, right? So you can follow the same steps to add the rest of your lesson content, which is why it's so good to Just go ahead and create your course and just add a couple of lessons. Get familiar with the process. This way you will get confident and there will not be any tech or implementation overwhelm. When you're ready with the rest of the lessons, keep adding it here. That's it. Save and next. So rules and settings. Where do you want to send users when they log in? So here, typically what I do is send users to a course outline page or to the first lesson of my course directly there when they log in. If a user has access to just one course or one product in the app, then the product level setting or the course level setting is applied, right? So if they just have one course, the app can send them to whatever you enter here. But if they have more than one course or have more than one product, right? If they have more than one of anything in DAP, then DAP is going to send them to whatever is your global setting. You can set up your global configuration in DAP setup config page to let DAP know where to send users when they have access to multiple products. And you can send them to a member homepage. Again, DAP comes with an advanced member page builder where you can create a really nice looking member homepage, a member dashboard page, and you can send users to that page. And so redirect, you can send them to a course outline page or to the first lesson page, and you can create the course outline here under shortcodes. You can create a course outline, follow the steps to create a course outline, which is the table of content for your course. All right. And DAP actually automatically creates it for you when you're creating a course. In this step, select a course structure. It will let you create a course outline. And you can see here under summary, it's going to show you your course outline. And DAP creates it for you automatically as part of the course creation process. You don't have to create it manually. But if you want to update it, you can go to the shortcodes tab and you can update the course outline that DAP creates for you. And if you want to create a completely different shortcode and use a different template or edit your existing shortcode and change the template, change the colors, change the style, you can do that in the shortcodes tab. All right, so in the rules and settings, sales page, where is your course sales page or your opt-in page? Now, error page, this is the page that's displayed if users try to access content to which they don't have access. And this is DAP's default error page. But if you want to create a page in WordPress and send them to that page, you can do that too. Enter the URL of that page here. And that's it, right? And dripped content, if you are using content dripping, meaning in the lesson builder, this is my first module, say that lesson number 1, edit drip. You can see drip setting set to drip on day 1, which means it's available to users as soon as they sign up for the course. But say that you want to change it to day 5 or day 2, day 3, whatever you want. Then what will happen is when they go to the course outline, table of content, DAP is going to show them the message. That message you can enter here. And when they click on the mark as complete button on say lesson number 1, but lesson number 2 is available only on day 5 and they don't yet have access to it. So when they click on mark as complete, DAP will let them know that the next lesson will be available in next days. This message is customizable here, right? Now, gamification. I'm not going to go over all the details. There's so many different options DAP has as far as gamifying your course, right? This is critical. I'm going to have a different lesson. I'm going to talk about gamification in a lot more detail because I think this topic deserves a video of its own. There's so many different things you can do, and this is what separates DAP from most other membership plugins and the LMS that comes with other membership plugins, because it will help you increase your course engagement in so many different ways. There's so many options. See here, it says send email, and all of these are your lessons, right? Currently, I only have 2 lessons, so it's showing these 2 lessons here. And the things you can do, you can send them an email when they complete each lesson. You can display a specific message that is specific to that lesson. So if you want to display different messages for different lessons, you can enter that here, right? And I'm going to show you another one of my courses where I have already done, where I have fully gamified that course. And I'll show you different things I have done in that course in the next video, in the next lesson. All right. So award points. If you want to give users points when they complete each lesson, you can enter the number of points here. And you can also display a message to let them know they have earned points when they click on the mark as complete button on your lesson page, and they get points by completing that lesson. DAP will let them know, congrats, you have earned a point or earned 2 points, whatever you want, you can let them know here. And bonuses, if you want to release a specific bonus, which is access to a different product or different course, when they complete a lesson in your course, this is all lesson level configuration. Then you can let DAP know what are the courses to which they should receive access and automate the whole thing. When they complete this lesson, you can do that, all right? And animations. So here, if you want to display a fun animation when they complete the lesson, they click the mark as complete, you want animation to show and you want music to play and make it really fun and encourage them, you can do that. Upload an audio, upload your own GIF animation, hide the animation after how many seconds. All of these advanced options are here. Now we are doing something really awesome. We have not released it yet. It's going to be part of DAP version 14 that's releasing next week. But I just want to give you a quick sneak peek of what's coming next. So you can see here under the same gamification, now we have a new option here, custom tasks. What this means is now you can add custom tasks and you can say you have to complete, here's an example, something like this. Now you can see here, you can add subtasks, right? So the main task is mark as complete, where they complete the lesson, they mark as complete to indicate the lesson is complete. But what if you want them to do a whole bunch of things? Say, for example, you want them to subscribe to your YouTube channel, or you want them to share your course, or you want them to watch the video and confirm they have watched the video, or you want them to complete the quiz and check the box or click the button to say, yes, I have completed the quiz, or anything else that you want them to do, right? And you want them to let you know that they have done it. Now, it doesn't mean that they have actually done it, because it's possible that they didn't do it and they just click on the button to say, yes, I have done it. But so you have to trust and believe that most students will only click the button if they have actually taken that action. Now, you will also have the option to make these activities required or optional. So if it's optional, they don't have to click the button. They can still go to the next lesson. The button will show up. It's up to them if they complete it or mark as complete or not. They can still move on. But if you want to require it and you want to have all of these call to action before they are able to go to the next lesson, you can do that. So all of these tasks will show up on the lesson page at the end of the lesson, and they can click the button and they can also earn points. So another incentive to get them to actually do the task you want them to do is by giving them points. So our plugin, Game of Points, you need to have this Game of Points plugin to use all these advanced features. This is our gamification plugin for DAP, but most of the settings, it'll all be in here in DAP. You don't have to do anything in Game of Points other than you just have to activate that plugin. So once you have activated the plugin, you can use all the gamification options, but this is a new one. This is going to really help you get your users to take your desired action. You know, people can't read your mind. Your students cannot read your mind. They don't really know this is what you really want them to do. But this will allow you to not just get them to do the task, but also reward them for doing the task by giving them points. So that's the option that's coming soon. There are so many different things. I'll have a different video, of course, where I'll talk about different things you can do and how this option will work in detail when we release this feature next week. All right, so I'm back to my site, and here, go to next tab. And one more thing is under gamification. I didn't go over a lot of other things in detail, like course points. You can give them points for completing your entire course. You can give them points for completing each individual lessons. And again, you need to have the Game of Points plugin active on your site. All the settings are here, but you just have to make sure that Game of Points is activated on your site, that plugin. Badges, you can award user badges. You can create your badge here. You can select a badge design. You can select one of these that we have in our library, or you can upload your own badge image. Certificates, and you can award a certificate to your students when they complete the course. So all of this is right here. Notifications, all the email messages that get sent to your users when they sign up for the course. Welcome email gets sent. You can update the contents of this email, and it's important that you don't use the default, because you want to connect with them through your welcome email. This is the first email your users are going to get when they sign up. So make sure to personalize the message and clearly send them instructions so they know what they need to do. And if there are specific things you want them to do, make sure that you mention that in your welcome email. Lesson complete, module complete, course complete. Now, all of this you can do at lesson level in the gamification tab. You can send different messages for each lesson. In that case, you don't have to enter anything here. But if you want to use global settings where you just want to send a generic message or generic email when they complete the lesson, you can do that here. You don't have to do it differently for each lesson. You can set it all up at global level, and that's this notifications and shortcodes. So here you don't have to do anything. If you use DAP's built-in template, all of these are automatically generated by DAP, and DAP would have inserted it on your lesson pages. So you can just skip this. This is just for your information. But if you want to edit and change the style, change the text, change the colors, all that you can do. Just click on edit shortcode to edit it. You can also get to all the shortcodes from here at the top, shortcodes tab. And next, a summary of your course. You can see this is your first lesson and this is a course outline. Let's take a quick look add the first lesson page. So this is the first lesson, right? And here I have already completed this lesson. That's why it's showing the next lesson button. Now say that you want to see student progress and you want to reset their access. Then all you have to do is go to the back end and you will see the Manage Students tab here. Click on it and it will bring you to a page like this. And here you can select your course, Manage Students. You can see here I have already completed this course. So I'm going to reset it. So my status is reset now. So now I'm back on this lesson page and you can see here it now shows the mark as complete button because I have reset my status to the start of the course. So you can do that for your students if you want. But even otherwise, if you just want to see student progress, how many of them have enrolled, how many of them have completed or in progress completed, all the student list you will find here. You can see their recent activity date, join date, start date, and if they have taken a quiz, you can see the quiz status, all of it here. And I didn't talk to you about quizzes, and you can add quiz here. Click on Add Quiz to add a quiz, and it integrates with our Smart Quiz Builder plugin, our quiz plugin. So you can create your quiz in Smart Quiz Builder, and here you can integrate with it. You can select the quiz that you want to add to your lesson, and there are so many options. You can add it as a blocking quiz where they have to pass the quiz and they have to get a certain grade to be able to go to the next lesson. All that stuff you can do here if you want. I haven't done that for my course. There are no quizzes here. Anyway, so I'm going to click on Mark as Complete. You can see the animation, the music plays, next lesson. You can see the message shows here, different messages. You can show for different lessons. And this is the last lesson. I only have 2 lessons, as I mentioned. And it's showing all the stuff, and it was so easy to create the lesson content in the lesson builder, and it looks pretty good, right? I haven't even done any customization. This is the default look. Mark as complete and done. You can see I have earned a badge, and because this is the end of the course, I only have 2 lessons right now. So you can continue building like this, complete and build out your entire course. Use the same process to add the rest of the lessons. So that's it as far as building a course in DAP. As you can see, you can create a fun, engaging, gamified course in no time using DAP. It just took me so much time because I had to explain the whole process. But when you're actually building it, as long as you have created your videos and you have your video shortcode or your embed code in a notepad, just copy it and be ready with it. And as you're creating your lessons, just insert it and use the default templates first, set it all up, save it, see how it looks in the front end, and then you can customize it in the back end. I hope this was helpful. As I mentioned before, DAP's LMS is different because it's designed to not just make it easy for you to create your lessons, and it's super simple as you saw, but it will also help you increase your course engagement, course participation, because there's so many different gamification options that's all integrated into DAP. Yes, you do need to have the Game of Points plugin active, but everything else you can do as part of your course creation process in DAP. I hope this was helpful. And if you have not yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, be sure to do that. Go to membershipsitelab.com/YouTube and click on the subscribe button to subscribe. If you're watching it on YouTube, then be sure to hit the subscribe button to subscribe. This way you will get notified whenever I release new videos. And thank you so much for making the time to watch this video. I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.